Hey guys, Kyle Morris here, coming from the Golf Room in Dublin, Ohio. And I want to take some time today to explain to you what some of these data parameters are that we're capturing here at the Golf Room on our TrackMan system. You can also see what these data parameters mean on TrackMan.com. But today, let's kind of talk to you about it and show you what they are. So the club head speed is how fast that club head is traveling right before impact. The ball speed is how fast that ball is taking off right after impact. The smash factor is the relationship between the club head speed and the ball speed, so it kind of tells you how hard and how solid you are hitting it. A good number for that with a driver, for example, what we're trying to shoot for is 1.50, because that's like peak smash factor. The carry is how far that ball is carrying, and the total yards. The total is measured just on average PGA Tour courses. The attack angle is how steeply that player is swinging down the golf ball. So the steeper they swing it, the more negative that number will be. And hopefully with a driver, they're swinging up on it, so that number is going to be positive. The club path is the direction the club head is traveling relative to the target line. So if it's swinging out to the right, that club path is going to be positive. If it's swinging to the left, that number is going to be negative. Or if it's swinging right down the target line, it's going to be it's going to be right at 0. The face angle is what that face is at impact. Is it open or closed? Positive being open, negative being closed. The face to path is that ratio. The launch angle is how steeply that ball is taking off after impact. So if it's taking off really high in the air, this launch angle is going to be much higher. And if it's kind of a low, boring flight, this launch angle is going to be lower. The spin waft is the relationship between the attack angle and the dynamic waft. It also is a measurement to kind of tell you how much we are compressing it. The spin rate shows you how much that ball is spinning. The spin axis shows us how much the ball is curving. So a positive number shows the ball is kind of turning to the right, so it's a little bit of a cut. And if it's a negative number, it's turning a little bit to the left, so it's a draw. And if it's 0, it's obviously not turning at all. So anything in between the 2s, -2 or +2, is a straight shot to the eye. Hang time is how long that ball is in the air. The height is the measured height, what the ball is at its apex. The land angle is how steeply that ball is landing. The side is how far that ball is landing from the flag. So this ball landed 4.2 feet away. That's pretty good. The swing plane is how steeply from at the bottom of the swing what that shaft is. So if the shaft is really vertical like this, that swing plane might be around 62 or 63, and if the player's hands are really low, that may be around like 40, 46, 47. The swing direction is at the bottom of the swing. It's what the overall tendency of the swing path or swing is moving. So if it's moving out to the right, that swing direction is going to be positive, and if it's moving to the left, that swing direction is going to be negative. The launch direction shows how far offline that ball is starting. So this ball started relatively straight at 0.3 degrees to the right, and if it was negative, it would be starting a little to the left. And the dynamic waft is how much at impact that dynamic waft is how much that face is basically bowed down. So if this club was normally, we'll say 30 degrees, maybe its dynamic waft now is at 21. So that shows that the player is de-wafting the face so that they can create max compression. So anyways, you should come into the golf room, see what your data parameters say, and let's get you onto the road to better golf.